Hi, I'm CSNN's Curriculum Coordinator, and I'm here to tell you about our Natural Nutrition Diploma program. There are 18 courses within this program, and I'm really excited for you to learn more about us. First course is Fundamentals of Nutrition Part 1, which students are introduced all the ABCs of nutrition. So students learn all the macronutrients, your fats, carbohydrates, proteins, all the vitamins, minerals, what they do in the body, and what food sources are high in these specific nutrients. We also introduce students to digestion and proper digestive habits that play a role with health and wellness. Quality of water and pollution is also discussed in this course. Our next course is Fundamentals of Nutrition Part 2, which is a continuation, but we look at what constitutes a healthy diet, what's required for growth and development through all our stages of life. We also look at some of the more common health conditions, cardiovascular, fatigue, weight management, and look at the specific recommendations for those issues. We also take a look at detoxification in Part 2. Our next course is Anatomy Physiology, which is the human body and how it works. It's just that. The human body is made up of 12 different body systems. So students will be introduced to all those body systems, and physiology is how they work. Our next course is one of the most exciting. It's our Nutritional Symptomatology course, which this is where students learn how to assess a client, how to put the pieces together to develop a program for that individual based on their needs. Students will learn how to sift through a client's information and dig down to that root issue of what's going on and what's contributing to their health and wellness, and how to put a program together. So it is an extremely exciting course. Motivational interviewing is the next course, and this is where students get introduced to key components on how to help our clients develop change behavior. It's about change talk. It's about motivation, motivating our clients to not just take a dietary change, but a lifestyle change. Once somebody starts feeling better, they don't want to revert back. And that just creates more motivation for continued change in health and wellness. Our hormone health course is after our motivational interviewing, and this is where students get to learn the whole intricate working of our hormones. We're going to take a look at our estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, androgens, our thyroid, cortisol. And when you're looking at general population, a lot of people will seek out help because they just don't have energy anymore. They're not happy. They're suffering with feelings of being depressed and carrying extra weight. And they've struggled with so many different dietary recommendations, and they're not getting the benefits. We have to look at a hormone connection, how they all work so interconnected, and what specific nutrients are needed for each of these hormones. Next, we have our body, mind, spirit courses. There are actually two courses. First, we're going to look at mental health. Mental health is so important these days. There are so many people struggling. So we need to really understand what we can do on a nutritional basis. So we're going to look at what creates an imbalance. We're going to look at chrononutrition, which is the connection between nutrition and our circadian rhythm. We're going to look at methylation, oxidation, blood sugar regulation, food sensitivities, and how they connect to our mental well-being. We're also going to look at our gut-brain connection and understand that when there is a gut issue, it does correlate with a brain issue and a mental health issue. We're going to look at specific recommendations for some of the more common health and wellness illnesses, which you're looking at depression, anxiety, even some of the more serious ones like schizophrenia, bipolar. But we're also going to look at learning disorders, addictions, and how we can work with other healthcare professionals to create the best outcome for our client. The next part of our body, mind, spirit is our spiritual connection. And this is really what brings in the holistic component. This is about looking at somebody as a whole, looking at all components. It's not just about physical, it's about somebody's mental well-being, their emotional, psycho-spiritual well-being. That all plays a part. And we have some new and exciting curriculum coming into our program based in the body, mind, spirit component, really looking at quantum physics, our connection to consciousness, and how an energetic imbalance happens and it correlates with the physical imbalance. So how we can help ourselves and our clients on that whole level, body, mind, and spirit. Here we're going to look at not just marketing and business aspects after you graduate, but we're also going to bring in the legalities, what you can and cannot say in this profession, how you can practice professionally, legally, and ethically. But we do also bring in the business components on, how to get employment, whether you're going to start your own practice or work in a clinic setting, work in a wellness center, yoga studio. There's so many opportunities for you, but what is your niche? What do you want to do with this education after? We're going to take that and we're going to expand on it in fundamentals of business. Which is our biochemistry and epigenetics course. This course was recently updated and added information, and it is so excited. Of course, we do start out with our organic and inorganic chemistry. Biochemistry, again, we're going to look at your macronutrients on a more scientific level. We also bring in enzymes and all aspects of enzymes. So we're going to look at free radicals, free radical damage, oxidative stress, antioxidants. Well, the new part we brought in is mitochondrial dysfunction and really understanding how we can increase energy levels, looking at the cell on a deeper level. Then we look at genetics, epigenetics, which understanding that it's not just based on genetics anymore. Your genes can express themselves. So what and how do they express themselves? We look at specific things, which when you're looking at epigenetics, that's what it is. It's about gene expression, and there's specific foods, there's specific toxins and your mindset that can express genes. So with that, that's our field. That's what we do. So we need to understand epigenetics. We also bring in psychoneuroimmunology, which is a science based on our mindset, our stress, and how it connects to the immune system, the endocrine system, and the nervous system. So again, bringing in that body-mind component on a science basis. Pathology and nutrition is all the illnesses in the body. A pathology is physiology gone wrong. And when you know how physiology is supposed to work and the specific nutrients it needs for proper physiology, that's where we can look at pathology. So we're going to go into different health conditions on a deeper level. We're going to go through the immune system. We're going to look at autoimmune. We're going to look at suppressed immune. We're going to look at cancer, heart disease. We're going to look at all the imbalances in the glandular and the endocrine system, whether it is thyroid issues, adrenal issues, sex hormone issues, and look at it on pathology basis. So it is about all the illnesses in the body and nutritional recommendations for those illnesses. Then we take a look at our life cycle, which is our pediatric sports and aging. And those are 3 individual courses. So we're going to start with pediatrics, right from prior to conception all the way up. So understanding that fertility and fertility issues are becoming more and more common these days. So we really need to understand that what creates an imbalance for people to conceive, both male and female. We also look at prenatal diet and after birth, looking how we can stimulate better milk production and good quality milk. We're also going to look at mode of delivery and how it helps develop a newborn's microbiome. Then we look at our wonderful toddler years and understanding first foods and school lunches, how we can enhance immunity as they grow up and be exposed to different environments such as preschool, school, just growing up in today's society. So understanding that we want to give our children the best outcome, which is health and happiness. So we're going to look at the health and nutrition component. Sports nutrition is right after pediatrics. Now, this is a little bit different type of education. It is very science-based. And when you're looking at competitive sports, it's about competition, it's about winning. So we really need to look at it at a different perspective. We're looking at caloric intake. We're looking at, whether we have youth in competitive sports, or we are helping with an athlete or even somebody who wants to run their very first marathon. What nutrition is going to support them with their goals? Sports nutrition was updated, and we actually have a couple of new chapters in our curriculum, really understanding the gut connection and gut health and how it, is connected to athletes and performance. We also look at the immune system and understanding what it takes for recovery and illness. So new curriculum is amazing. Next is our perspectives on aging. Now, with this, we have a little bit different because with this, it's not just about what nutrients you need as you age to have a better quality of life. It's also going to support mindset and understanding as we age, there are different factors that play a role over and above nutrition. What happens when we lose our independence? Again, it's about quality of life. Eco-nutrition is, of course, right after aging. And here we're really going to look at our food chain. We're going to look at supporting local farmers, sustainability. We're going to look at the quality of foods being grown, the soil being deficient in minerals. Very important aspect is our soil microbiome and how it affects us on a health and wellness basis. We have a full course in allergies, which we're really going to look at allergies on a detailed level. There are 4 types of allergies we're going to look at. We're going to look at antibodies. We're going to look at overall immunity. So whether it's allergies or asthma, how it's connected to, external food, pollens, cross-reactive foods. What is an elimination diet? What is a 4-day rotation diet? How do I help a client that does have allergies or food sensitivities? And how do I develop a program for them? That's all within our curriculum. Nutritional literature research is the next course. And here we want to develop a passion for our students to really understand good quality research, evidence-based. That's what we want our recommendations. And that's what we want to work with other healthcare professionals and our clients. So what is credible? What isn't? How do we sift through information? What about what's on the internet? The internet is a big fishbowl. And what do I believe? What's true? So how can I find evidence-based that supports what I'm recommending for my clients? Last course is Introduction to Practical Use of Herbs. Now, this isn't an herbology course. Herbology is a very detailed education. So what we want to do is understand our culinary herbs, how we flavor our food, because they do have medicinal properties. So we're going to look at garlic, turmeric, clove, rosemary, basil, all those wonderful herbs that we can work with on a culinary basis, and their properties, their medicinal properties, how we can get them in to our clients' meal plans and have antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, expectorant properties to help our clients reach their health goals. So that is a little bit of our curriculum within our program. I really hope this creates some excitement. If you have further questions, feel free to reach out to your local branch and ask. Have a wonderful day.